Hi, everybody. Welcome back to CSN. I'm your host, Gina Salazar. So glad you made the time to be with us here today. Mike is here. And Mike, we've got something really exciting today. It's the 1921 Morgan silver dollars. And we've got quite a few of them.
Yeah, well, we bought a big batch of them, so that's what we did. This is kind of cool for a couple of reasons. First of all, it's last year's issue of the vintage Morgan silver dollars. I'll talk about that here in a minute. Secondly, I was able to get a big quantity of them, which is unusual in the marketplace today. We've talked about for several years now kind of the shortage of physical silver in the marketplace, and that really hasn't abated in any way, shape, or form. But because of some of the new things coming in the marketplace, guys of them been holding on to silver have finally let loose of it. What we've also seen is some premiums coming down, which allows us to sell these original 1921 over 100-year-old Morgan silver dollars at a price that I've not been able to do in a couple of years. And I think that's the thing that's really cool. So we have the last year of issue, the Morgan silver dollar, very important, very collectible, very desirable. We've got an almost uncirculated condition. Now understand, when we say almost uncirculated, the vast majority of people out there, many dealers would sell these as uncirculated and call them CUs, which is commercial uncirculated. The fact of the matter is they're almost uncirculated, and here's the difference. Is what you have is an uncirculated coin, a real brilliant uncirculated coin is going to have the original luster on it, like we have on this coin right here. So when I turn this side to side, it looks like the spokes of a wheel, but you can see there's just a tiniest bit of surface wear on that. That's why we call it, well, it has tons of original luster. It looks like it's brand new, and you can just see, like there in the eagle's breast, you can just see that little bit of wear. So that's why we accurately grade this as almost uncirculated, which is really important. You want to make sure that your coins are accurately graded. So what we have is what amounts to a brand new coin at a price that I can't even sell you a 2023 American Silver Eagle for if you buy the two. We have a single coin at $59.95, and all the coins, regardless of how many you buy, are going to come in the airtight holders that you have, that you see up there. No additional cost or charge of that. But if you buy two coins, we're going to go ahead and discount that $10 per coin. So what you've got is basically less than 50 bucks a coin. Like I said, I can't even do 2023 Silver Eagles in that price because the premiums in Silver Eagles have just gone absolutely crazy. Well, the premiums, which have been crazy on Morgan silver dollars, have pulled back a little bit. So I finally was able to get a group of these that I can actually sell at what I think is a great and reasonable price. If I go to the nationally advertised catalog, I go right here, 1921. They have their extra fines for $116, uncirculated $132. So right in between there, let's call it $120 is the valuation. Ours are basically at $59.95, half price. If you buy two, you're 60% off nationally advertised retail. You have a coin here that is solid silver, 900 fine coin silver. That's basically uncirculated. We're calling it very accurately almost uncirculated, and the very last Morgan silver dollar that was made by the United States government in what we call the vintage Morgan silver dollars. And what that means is the original Morgan silver dollar was made the vintage Morgans from 1878 to 1921. Now, if you recall, the United States government reprised the Morgan silver dollar in 2021 and is now continuing it on. So here's the crazy part. The 2023 Morgan silver dollar, released by the United States government in uncirculated condition, just like this, uncertified, ungraded, right from the U.S. Mint, $85.
Jeez.
I can sell you the original 1921 Morgan silver dollar, the 1921 Morgan silver dollar for $30, $35 less if you buy the two coins, less than $50 a coin. And so that's where it kind of gets in, where I find it kind of, I guess interesting is the way to say it. I can sell you vintage coins, coins that are over 100 years old, coins that are in original condition for less than what they're selling coins for that were made last week. You can get these vintage coins. I think they're vastly, vastly undervalued in the marketplace. An incredible storehouse of silver is within these coins as well. And as you can see, you just look at the design, it is the design that has stood the test of time that the United States government decides to reprise once again in 2021.
Well, I love the fact that it's 100 years old, and what an incredible value, too, considering the age of these coins. But what a really neat thing to add to your collection. Who would you see that these are ideal for? I mean,
well, I mean,
really
this is for anybody. That, I mean, first of all, you have someone who would just want silver, for instance. Okay, so if you just want some silver, what a great way to stockpile transactional size silver.
True.
But then you look at really the history of it, not just the numismatic history, but just the American history of 1921. So we're just getting going in the roaring 20s here in 1921. But just the fact, from a pure numismatic standpoint, these coins have not been available at this kind of price in quite some time. So you have silver kind of increasing and doing this and getting harder and harder and harder to get. And all of a sudden, out of the blue, I get a relatively big batch of Morgan silver dollars that are 100% original at a price. I mean, I was $79.95, $89.95 on these just 2, 3, 4 months ago, and I didn't even really put them on the air. I just felt it was too much money, in all honesty. I finally got back to the place. The market has finally got to the place where I figure I can put these coins out at what I think is a tremendously fairly valued price. When you buy 2 coins, you're less than $100 a coin, and you're getting nearly 2 ounces of pure silver. You're getting them in the original holders that you can see, well, these original airtights that we put them in, that you're going to have. And if, once again, I want to show this. Nationally advertised catalog, one of the oldest, most respected catalogs in the business, 1921 Morgan, and there's extra fine at $116. There's the brilliant uncirculated at $132. It's in between there, okay? Mint State 60 and almost uncirculated. This is an AU 58, 55, 58. So I'm calling it $120. Even at our single coin price, we are half the catalog price. At the single coin price, it's 2 for 1. If you buy 2 coins, you're saving an additional almost 20% per coin. So like I said, finally, so we have this thing. So we have this historic coin, the last year of the vintage Morgan. So it was made 1878 to 1921, the very last year of that vintage Morgan silver dollar. Such an important coin. 100 years later, the United States Mint reprises the design and is continuing it forward. This is the last of the original coins, and now we continue on. The current year of issue Mint State Morgan silver dollar, just like this, directly from the Mint with shipping and handling, $85 a coin. I can get you the 100-year-old version of this coin, the 100-year-old version of this coin, for significantly almost half the price of what the Mint charges for a coin that they made literally 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 8 or 10 weeks ago. So you've got all that in there. So you've got the historical significance. You've got the silver component, the intrinsic component. And what you finally have for the first time literally in years is you have the affordability component. The fact that you have these coins finally back in the range where they are the right price. Instead of $79, $89, $99, $120, $116, we're down to less than $50 a coin when you buy the 2-pack.
And I think that's why people come here. They know that they're going to get a great deal. You've been looking for a good value on these, and now that you have it, you have the availability, we're going to release them.
And I've been looking for, basically, I've been waiting 2 years. 2.5 years. This has always been kind of one of the, the backbones of the hobby, one of the backbone coins. This is the coin that, like you said, who's this good for? This is a coin that is a great introductory coin, so incredibly affordable, still has that intrinsic value because it's silver. I can sell it to you for less than a 2023 silver eagle. I can sell it to you for way less than a 2023 uncirculated Morgan. So now we've got the value. Now we've got the collectability. Now we've got the historic component. Now we've got the condition component. You put all of that together, and this is the perfect coin set at the perfect price when you buy the 2-pack. Please understand, less than $50 a coin, original 100-year-olds, almost uncirculated Morgan silver dollars in the capsule. Get yours today.